awesome.
For tonight's Land of 10,000 Stories, it's all about being in the right place at the right time.
Well, that might sound cliche, but there is not a better way to sum up the experience that recently unfolded in St. Paul.
When you work construction, your job takes you.
All over the place, all over the place.
Don Peabody helped build the Vikings Lakes Hotel and that new residential tower overlooking Target Field.
Good.
But 5 days before Christmas, fate put Don and his hard hat in the perfect place.
He just said he didn't feel right.
Andrew Gustafson was working with Don that day, too.
We were doing the same thing. We were just starting to take down temporary walls around an area that we were working in down there.
Doing construction here.
And that's when it was first my elbow started bothering me. My whole arm started to get numb, and then I had the chest pain. And Andrew started looking at me. He said, you don't look so good. Do you feel all right?
I was thinking stroke.
Andrew grabbed a chair from a lounge.
I was sitting there.
Right place, right person.
I was sitting at the charge desk, stood up and walked to the supply room, and there they were.
Jody Sefcek
Yeah.
has a nurse's intuition.
He didn't look good. He wouldn't tell me he was having chest pain. He was talking about his elbow.
She said, well, we don't mess around with that.
This is the same style.
Jody snagged
Gone 10 seconds and
Don a ride.
back with the wheelchair.
She moves pretty fast.
I'm a fast walker normally. That is one thing people joke about, that I walk very fast.
Walking fast, pushing Don in that wheelchair. Jody went straight to the emergency department and Dr. Gracie Gorman.
So when I got the EKG initially, I knew it's a very classic pattern for a heart attack.
That's the before picture. That's when I went in. That's where it was black, 100%, and that's after they cleared it. It's like, wow, I guess I really did have something going on in there.
A week and a half later, Don was back at Regent's Hospital, working.
Is that raw edge over there too, Andrew?
Everything with a heart attack is timing. So the sooner you can get evaluated, the sooner we can get you to a procedure to start saving that heart muscle.
Don could have been at a different job site. Or at home, where he lives alone.
So he was extremely fortunate to be here when this all happened.
How you doing?
Hi, Don.
Hi.
Don says Jody
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
is now his second favorite nurse.
My daughter's a nurse, and very proud of her.
As if Don needed to be reminded again of the gift
Yep.
that is nurses.
Sorry.
Janie Peabody needs her dad around.
She's getting married in January, next January. So I want to be there.
Don will be there for Janie's next big occasion. Because first, he was here.
I think it's pretty much etched in my mind.
When you work construction,
Ready?
you don't forget a project,
It's good to have him back.
especially the one that saved
Okay.
your life.
I guess I saved all the luck of my life for that day.
Boyd Hubert, KARE 11 News,
It's crazy.
St. Paul.
Well, Dr. Gorman says heart attack victims are often off for weeks or even months recovering. Because Don was already at the hospital, 2 heart stents were quickly installed, minimizing the damage and contributing to his speedy recovery.
Amazing.